Peace and blessings, everyone. I am finally back with a new video on today. Oh my God, I know it's been forever since I made a video, and I truly missed each and every one of you. Now, something has made me come out of my hermit mode to do this video. I was not just in hermit mode, but I had a lot of things going on. You know, this year has been just crazy as far as dealing with the coronavirus. Just everybody's life been turned upside down. There's a lot of things going on. So the same, happened with me. Life happens. This year has been just a little crazy. I just hadn't had the time. I've been dealing with equipment issues as well. So I hadn't had the equipment that I wanted to have or produce this quality of videos that I wanted to produce. So but I took a chance at making this video. I'm gonna try not to make it too long because I'm on my iPhone, and it's just not a good phone for me to do my videos on. But I had to come out of my hermit mode and do this video regarding Jada, Will, and August Alsina. Now, if you follow me on social media, you know I did a little funny video with my dog Sebastian regarding Jada and August. And I might post that in this video at the end for you guys to see. It's just a little funny little clip, and it's nothing to take serious, but I just thought it would have been cool to do something like that. But that is not my true feelings, okay? That was just something I wanted to do. But this reading is on a serious note, because now we're going to tap into the true energy between Jada, Will, and August. And I'm putting my own feelings aside. I'm going to let spirit use me. I'm going to let the ancestors use me, because I feel not only that this needs to be addressed. When August Alsina first came out with the message, I felt some type of way about it. And when I seen his interview, I really felt very sad, and I felt so sympathetic for him. And I knew that he was being truthful. Intuitively, my spirit was like, this man is telling the truth. What is his reasons, though, for coming out? And that's one question that I have. He did mention that his money or his coins were being affected by it. So that's one of the reasons why he came out. Of course, I do feel that he came out with it because he is promoting the album. I'm not going to exclude that. Of course, that may be one of the reasons, and that's not a bad reason. He want to be seen, but I don't feel like that is the main purpose. He also is truly hurt by it. It's a strategic thing. It's nothing wrong with that. It's business. He has to make his money. So I'm not going to knock him for that. That does not mean that what he's saying is false. So we're going to see what Spirit has to say. Off top, the energy that I get is that Jada is not being fully truthful about the situation. And I feel that August is really upset about that right now. I think he knew that she was going to come out and twist the story, try to make it something that it wasn't. I think he expected that, but it still hurts just the same. Even though you expect somebody, he knows, because he knows who she is. She's a very powerful person, her and her husband. So, him coming out knowing that the level of status that these people have in the industry to the Black community, he knew that he was going to have backlash, or he may not be as believed because of who Will and Jada is. So I commend him for even coming out and doing that, because nobody has ever said anything ill about Jada and Will. And honestly, he didn't really say anything bad. He just told the truth, because they are very secretive people. Especially Will Smith. He's a very secretive person. So I want to touch on all three of them and how all of this may turn out in the future for Jada and Will's marriage. So let's get to it. Okay, so I want to look into Jada's personality a little bit more. I want to see who she is as a person, not what we see in the media, because I feel as if she's a totally different person behind closed doors. All right, so let's see what the tarot cards have to say regarding that. Also, I will be using other decks in this reading because we got to touch on 3 people. So We're going to see what all the decks have to say, because I'm sure it's going to be very interesting. All right, so let's see. Spirit, can you show me Jada's personality? Let us see who she is behind closed doors when those cameras are gone. When those cameras are shut off, lights are off, and she's with the people closest to her. That's the Jada we want to know. Controlling person. Very secretive person. The moon card. So that shows that she also has a lot of masculine energy. That's very important. I want you guys to focus on that, all right? She has a lot of masculine energy, and that plays a part in a lot of things that she has done, especially when it comes in relationships and the type of partners that she seek out, okay? All right, Spirit, show me. All right. Okay, so the Eight of Cups represent who Jada is when it comes to relationships. She's used to people coming in and out of her life as a child. This is Jada I'm speaking to you about as a child, okay? People coming in and out of her life, the inconsistency of people. So this kind of made her build this wall, okay? So she has a hard time with giving her all into a relationship, basically, and she's used to distancing herself. She's the type of person where in a relationship, Eight of Cups, she needs to distance herself. She gets bored very easily. She gets distracted very easily. She gets unhappy very easily. You don't have to really do anything wrong for her to be like, this ain't working. I need something else. I am not happy. She's truly a person that does not need to be in a committed relationship. She's the type of person that she does not need to be in a relationship where it's all or nothing, or you with this person for the rest of your life. That type of level of commitment. It doesn't resonate with her. Okay, it doesn't resonate with her. This is her being bored. This is her being unhappy in those types of situations. This is why you hear about them having an open relationship. That energy is all Jada, okay? All Jada, not Will. I feel that Will went on with her as far as having the kind of relationship dynamic that they have. They have a lot of secrets. The moon card for them represents secrets for them and Jada, okay? Jada is very secretive. Also, she likes to do a lot of things. She hides a lot of herself, not only with the public, but with the person that she's with. She is not being very forthcoming with people. It's a coping mechanism, honestly. Like I said, she is out here helping others, and nothing's wrong with that. But when you have unhealed trauma, unhealed emotional things going on within yourself, you're not helping as much as you think you're helping. All right, she kind of feels that when she helps others, she's helping to heal herself, but it's actually not helping her. Okay, she has the way her mind is very, very different. It's very odd. I just honestly feel she's not the type of person to be in a relationship with anybody, not to that extent where it's total commitment, a type of marriage type deal. All right. I just don't see that. But we do have the Ten of Cups here. She is very much about family. She always wanted a very healthy relationship with family, and this is what she always wanted. Even though she has her issues, even though she has the problem with commitment, she's not truly happy in relationships, but she knows relationships help produce children, help produce family. So that's one thing that lights her life. That's one thing she's always wanted, was a very strong family dynamic. And this is the only reason why she even entertains a relationship. All right. And most of the time, the reason why she's in a relationship, and I mean regarding Will, the only reason why she entertained Will as far as the relationship was concerned, because she felt that he was a good choice as someone to have a family with. Okay, she's very, 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 very selective. She's a very selective person. She's very mysterious person. Even if you're in a relationship with her, you will never figure Jada out. Jada just have that personality to where she's just so, she's not open. She just keeps a lot to herself. But all right, so with that being said, she keeps a lot to herself, but at the same time, she still wants that family dynamic because she never had that growing up. She never had that. So she always wanted that in her life, but she hasn't dealt with all her bullshit that she has in her own life, her own personality. All right, we have the Seven of Pentacles here. Now, for her, the Seven of Pentacles, it shows that she is a nurturer. And we all know that she is. From the Red Table Talk, just her voice, her energy nurtures you. She feeds you. She makes you feel warm and safe and secure. So this is part of her personality. This is part of who she is. Even though she does have a lot of things going on within herself, there's one thing we cannot take away from her, is her way of nurturing and helping others. And that's how she baited August, being a nurturer. Okay, and she likes those type of people. She likes to be around those people that she can nurture, that needs her expertise, or her knowledge in certain things that they do not have, that they may have a lot of immature ways about them. And that's the people she is drawn to. That's the people that she have around her. That way it kind of makes her the alpha, makes her the person that they need, and makes the person needy and need her more than normal. All right, so I hope this makes sense. But this is what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting from the cards. Okay, so now the Hierophant that we have here. This person represents Jada, and this is what she likes. She wants people to see her as this authoritative figure, this person in charge, and this is how she wants the people that she's in relationships to bow down to her, to submit to her. As you know, this can also represent a marriage, a union, but with her, the people around her, this is where she wants to look to them as. She wants to be the authoritative figure. She wants you to bow down to her, to listen to her, because she is the nurturer. And we have the Three of Pentacles here, represents the teacher. Like I said, all of this represents who she is. She is an authoritative figure, and she wants people to know that's who she is. But at the same time, she's a nurturer. She's a giving person. She wants to teach you things. She's very good at teaching life lessons and things of that nature. Like I said, like we see on a Red Table Talk, she's good at that. She is amazing at what she does. But at the same time, y'all, she has a lot of issues. She has issues with commitment, and that's what we want to focus on today. I want to focus on her relationships. What is going on, and why she processes relationships and does the things that she do. Because the relationship dynamic that she has with Will, she has set the tone for that. That is not Will. Will is the energy I get from Will is very traditional, sweet, loving man. Only thing that he wants is to be loved, to be respected, to have a family, to have a woman to love him and love him correctly, and to want him as much as he wants her. But he has, you know what? I'm gonna wait and see what the cards say. That's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna even say too much, because all this is coming to me all at once. But I want you guys to have proof. I want you to see what the cards have to say, because telling you what I'm getting. The messages are coming to me like 1, 2, 3, but I want you guys to see it with the cards. All right. So right now, this is what we're getting for us. Jada's personality. She is spunky. She is fun. She is an amazing person. She is very knowledgeable, but she has trouble being committed. She hates it. She does not like it. It makes her be the 8 of Cups. Okay. So it's like she's just one of those people that just can't be tied down, even though she probably wants to, because she feels it's the right thing to do. This is the only way to have a productive life and have the family dynamic that she wants. But overall, this is not her. This is not who she is at the core, at the heart of herself. And because she's not that, she's hurting other people, putting them in the midst of all of her personality issues that she's having. All right. So I want to pull out my Shadow Oracle deck for her as well. I want to see what the Shadow Oracle deck says that Jada needs to work on for herself. So, as you know, the Shadow Oracle deck is my own deck that I created. And I have received so much support from this deck, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you who have purchased the deck. But I want to see what shadow work the cards are going to show us that Jada needs to work on. All right. So let's see. All right, Spirit, what shadow work is Jada in need of at this moment? What is her dark self? What is the part of her that she truly needs to work on to be her best self? What does Jada need to work on to truly be her best self? Let's see. Great Spirit. Codependency. The Sun. I'm going to pull 3 more. Renewed Soul. Freedom. Secrets. Okay, y'all. So these group of cards are interesting because, as you can see, codependency, freedom. Codependency and freedom card are together. Free spirit and renewed soul. And then we have the Sun and secrets. So this is the things that she's dealing with and things that she needs to work on. And this also represents her as a person as well. The free spirit, as you know, we all know that she is a free spirit. She tends to, just operate differently. She believes in a more spiritual path than religious path. You just tell from her aura and just her energy. So she's on that path. She the type that will burn sage like me, or like us, or many of us. She probably have a whole room full of crystals. That's just her. So this represents her as being a free spirit, but she also have issues with codependency. This is her and Will. They are codependent on each other, and she's desperately wanting to break free of that. She needs freedom. She needs to break away from that. And not just her. Will is extremely codependent on her. I think more than she is of him. And this codependency is truly hurting them more than helping them. They think by standing together, being codependent is a good thing, and it's not. And it's all falling apart. As you can see, it's just falling apart. And this is what they need to let go of. This is what they need to work on, that codependency, so they can have that freedom that they both desperately need and want at this point, because both of them are not happy. They are not happy in their relationship. Jada is not happy in their relationship. She wants freedom. And I remember there was a red table talk when she was kind of saying something of that nature. And she always had that energy. Like I said, she's the type of person, the 8 of Cups. She wants to be free. She wants to have a certain life to where she does not want to be tied down to anyone. All right. But she always still wanted that family. And it was kind of hard to find that person until she met Will. And we're going to talk more about Will next. I don't want to say too much about him, but it's a reason why she chose him. Okay. This next card we have is the Sun in Secrets. We know Sun is bright. It represents just happiness, love, prosperity, success. But there's secrets. It's like the secrets are blocking her from getting to the point mentally where she needs to be. She has too much secret. So this is what we're trying to figure out. Her as a person, her mentality, her personality. And this is what this is saying. It is saying she has too many secrets. And until she expresses herself, be real with herself and the people around her that she loves, that the sun won't shine on her. Not like it needs to. We think that because she's a celebrity, she's popular and all of that, that her life is truly the way it needs to be. Like she's happy, and she's not. It's because of these secrets that she's holding, the secrets, and just not being real with herself. All right? And this is hurting her mental stability and her happiness. Okay? So this is what she needs to work on, and I'm glad the Shadow Oracle deck brought that out. All right, so she has just a lot of mental things going on with her. And I feel like she has some type of disorder. We don't talk about that, but just the way she moves, after this interview she did, or this confession she did on a Red Table Talk, it kind of opens up the conversation. Like, what is going on with her mentally? And I feel like she's not a narcissist per se, but she does have narcissistic traits. Okay? She does. She has narcissistic traits. And the crazy thing about it is, I feel like she's not a narcissist, but she has some kind of just some kind of disorder, something where she has, even if she did get diagnosed, she's not sharing that, but she has some type of disorder, some kind of personality disorder, or some type of mental disorder that has not been dealt with, and she has so much she has not healed from. And with this, she's going to consistently do this to everyone that comes into her life, especially people she's in an intimate relationship with. Do I think she's an overall bad person? No, but she has issues. Okay, she has issues. She doesn't like to give too much of herself. She has to be in the dominant she has to be the dominant person. She has to control every aspect of their relationship. If she does not get that, it's just gonna fail, So she gonna have a person trying to always make her happy. She know how to make you feel good, but at the same time, you don't want to disappoint her. You don't want to be the person that she's upset with, because you don't want to lose her, because she makes herself as this most beautiful and radiant angel that so you can't see yourself being without her. All right, so this is what I'm getting for her. The Shadow Oracle deck is saying the codependency, but she needs freedom. There are codependency her and Will need to deal with. They need to separate themselves from each other, to be honest. This ride or die thing they're talking about is not going to work. It is not going to work, especially for Will. For Jada, yes. This is the situation that they are in. Like I said, the arrangement is all Jada. Okay, this is hurting Will. Okay, so they got codependency, but at the same time, she wants freedom. So if she wants somebody that she can manipulate and still do the things that she want to do, But overall, it's just a crazy situation, man. These people, we look at them as somebody that, just have money, their celebrity status, and you think they are so happy, and they have this big family, and how they portray themselves in the media. But the mental things people go through, we have no clue about. A lot of these celebrities deal with a lot of things mentally that the only people that see are the ones that's closest to them. And Will is affected by the moves that Jada makes, the way she does things. She kind of made him codependent on her. It's weird. It's just like the energy I get is so confusing. Like she don't want to be tied down, but she wants people to be dependent on her. She knows it's not healthy, but at the same time, it's kind of makes her feel some sense of control. And she just it's not fair to the other person, because she doesn't give her whole self. She keeps too many secrets, and it's just affecting her more than she want to admit. It's like, I won't even say if it's bipolar, I don't know, but the way I'm talking is how her mind is, and it's making me freaking fucking feel like my head about to explode. So can you imagine being in a relationship with somebody like that? So yeah, this is what the Shadow Oracle have to say as far as what she needs to work on, what's affecting her, and what she needs to heal from and seek help for. All right. Also, before I get to the next question, Jada has some unhealed trauma and hurt that she still hasn't healed from with her mother. Even though you see her mother on Red Table Talk, even though you see them, they seem very close, there's still some open wounds there. A lot of ways that Jada handles personal relationships is also how her mother handles her own personal relationship. So I feel like her mom has some of the same issues as Jada, on top of her mother's abandonment, has created the way Jada perceives relationships with other people, how she handles relationships with other people. Okay, so that's something that we all need to put in. We just need to realize that even though she's up here on TV and she's doing some really good work, she's helping people heal, she still has so much unhealed trauma she has to heal from regarding her family and things that have happened to her. I do feel like there's some unspeakable things that may have happened to Jada as a child too that she has not mentioned. If she has, I don't know anything about it, but I know that there's so much more to the issues with her mama being on drugs. They probably not having consistent people in their lives, or maybe going from this person's house to the next person's home, not knowing where they're gonna be living next. I'm not sure what's all been said about that situation, but I feel like it's so much more tragic than she has said. It's so much more to it than her mother has said, and they are both not being real or really understanding the effect that this had on Jada. And luckily she had people like Tupac that was in her life at that time. I think he was her saving grace, but at the same time she manipulated that relationship too. So we're going to pull the cards and see what the angels and ancestors have to say about that. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say regarding Jada and Pac's true relationship. We already know that they loved each other deeply. We also know that there's a letter surfacing the internet that Pac wrote to Jada a long time ago, and she always confessed about how she felt about him, and they had a relationship where they loved each other and it was beyond sex type thing. All right, so we're going to see what cards come out for Pac and Jada. Okay. Relationship with Jada and Pac. Tupac Shakur. Show me the true relationships. I really feel that the reason why that relationship didn't go where it could have went was because of Jada. Pac was extremely in love with her. Extremely in love with her. And if nothing physical happened, it was all because of Jada. Like I said, she has to be in control of it, of any person she let close to her. Okay, so let's see. All right, Star, Temperance in reverse, Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Ace of Wands, Two of Swords. All right, these cards are, All right, so let's get to it. So the first card we have here is the Star card. And for us, this star card represents for Jada and Pac, both of them. Both of them really had very mutual respect, like we all know, for each other. And also, this card represents how they admired each other. They inspired each other. They both saw themselves as equals. Okay, so they truly saw themselves as equals. This also represents their fame. Like, they knew they were going to be somebody and they were going to do those things together. Okay, but we have the Temperance card in reverse though, so that's telling me that there was some restraint. And this is from Jada. Her Temperance is in reverse. She wouldn't give anything past friendship with Pac because of all the damage and things, just all the emotional things she was dealing with at the time. Remember, they were young at this point. They were very, very young. So she was young and still dealing with a lot of stuff going on in her life with her family, her mother, all of that. So she kept Pac at a healthy distance at this moment. And as you can see, we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands and the Star card together, that is Pac. The Page of Wands is Pac telling her, hey, I love you, I'm gonna be with you. You know, he has his fun, just overall dominant energy. And like I said, she is dominant. She has dominant energy. So where her and Pac conflicted was that the love was there. Yes, we have the Ace of Wands here. Very, very strong connection. It was there. The love was there. All of that. But at the same time, both of them have masculine energy. Both of them have alpha energy. And because Pac was an alpha and he would not let her control the relationship as she wanted, she put him in a certain spot in her life. All right. Even though she know this man loved her, he would have died for her. She was everything to him. And that's the energy Jada has. She gets people to that point. She is great at the nurturing part of it and make these men, and particularly the men, feel as though I cannot live without you. I need you to breathe. I need you to live because you're feeding me something, and you're feeding me something that I lacked in my life. So she knows these type of men to pick. You all know that Pac had his issue with his mother, and I think him and her related to each other very much so because of their mothers, the issues they were having with their mothers. But like I said, Jada, Temperance in reverse, she wouldn't do it. She wouldn't allow herself to let her guard down and let Pac be the man, the Page of Wands, that he wanted to be in her life. So she kept him at a healthy distance. She fed him a lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas, or how can I put it? She kind of made it as if making him think that there is a possibility in the future. But there was none. She had no intention. She kept him at a healthy distance. She had him on this little string. I'm not going to give you what you want, but you're emotionally fulfilling me. You're giving me what I want. So I'm going to tell you what you need to hear so I can keep you close. And I'm not saying that this reader's not to bash her, but I want you guys to know the type of mentality that she has. It is not because she's a bad person. She just have unhealed trauma. Unhealed trauma, unhealed trauma nobody's speaking of. You think because this woman almost 50, she don't have unhealed trauma? You think because her and her mama laugh and kiki with each other, they still don't have unhealed trauma? And that the life that they led when she was younger didn't affect her relationships with men, and men in particular? I do feel that she may be even bisexual because of how she treats men. She has a very dominant energy, y'all. She doesn't give herself to a man like that. I believe she'll give herself more to a woman more than she would give that side of her to a man. So she would do well with a more feminine type energy. So only reason why she was able to marry Will and to be with August and not Pac is because they both, Will and August, has a more feminine energy with them. And she's the masculine. Pac was too masculine for her. He would not have let her lead. He wanted to lead. So this is why she never let her relationship with Pac go beyond friendship. Even though she may in the back of her head wanted it, she knew that if she would let her guard down, if I would just let this man lead, let him be the man in the relationship and let him show me and be what a man wants to be, I would be okay. But she didn't do that. She couldn't allow herself to do that. So she sought out men who were had more feminine qualities than masculine qualities. Okay, so yes, they loved each other, they cared about each other, all of that, but at the end of the day, she's the two of swords. She's the two of swords. You know, she's just one of those women who just can't let themselves go, who got to keep secrets. This card also represents secrets, hiding things. She hides a lot, you guys. She hides stuff from her family, from the person that she's in a relationship with, and from the media. She's just that type of person, all right? So it's crazy. So yes, they loved each other. Yes, they loved each other deeply, but she couldn't bring herself to be with Pac because she would need to submit to this man. She would have to let him lead, and Pac was a alpha. You're not gonna rule him. You know what I'm saying? He's not that type of man to bend for you like that to where you're leading me. And this is why that relationship did not flourish. And I know if she would have just let her guard down, that relationship, her and Pac relationship, would have been freaking amazing. Her and Will are just too different. And I'm about to get more into Will right now. Why did Jada, out of every option she had, why did she pick Will as her husband? Let's show us with the cards. Why did she pick Will? Why did she pick Will as her husband? Let's see. All right, let's see. Okay, these are pretty good cards. All right, so we all know Will has a wonderful spirit, y'all. I mean, let me just say this. Like I said earlier, Will is a very private person, but he is a very good man. Nobody is without faults. Yes, he have had his faults, but at the same time, he's a great man, and she knows this. All right, like I said before, you know, but she has to have a man with a lot of feminine energy where she can be the dominant partner. But the reason why she married Will is the question that I asked, and this is what we are about to find out. All right, so we have the Three of Cups here. We have the Sun card. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Chariot. We have the Eight of Swords, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups here in the Chariot. When I tell you this relationship moved fast, it was fast, all right? Will saw Jada and went after what he wanted. We have the Three of Cups here. Celebration, partying, just having a good time. So they move fast. They have fun with each other. And this also represents the open relationship. Three of Cups. Okay? All right, so their relationship moved really, really fast. They fell head over heels in love. Ace of Cups, really, really fast. At least Will did. And he wanted her as his wife. Basically, he sought after her, the Ace of Swords and the Sun card. He wanted her. He wanted to have a family with her. He saw her as a person that he can be with. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. They knew they would be good together. They already knew if we come together that our life would be amazing. We can be the it couple, or just we can just change the world. We can do those things together. We would be just great. And they're correct. Them coming together was the best move they could have made business-wise. But as far as relationship-wise, it was not. I feel like Will truly loved her. She loved him, but not to the extent that he loved her. Will is more of a traditional man in the way of his thinking. Is he like religious? No, but he's traditional in the way he sees relationships. Okay, Jada isn't. She's more of a free spirit. She's more of, she has the energy of, hey, I have a lot of love to give. I don't have time to be tied down to one person. I got too much love. I get bored, man. Like, we got to do something else because this is not it, So, but this is the relationship. This is why Jada married him. She married him because he's persistent. He loved her. He showed her love in ways that she had not experienced. And so this is another reason why she chose him. At the same time, she saw how sweet and how mellow he was. And she knew that he would do anything to be with her. And she used that to her advantage. She knew, okay, if I'm going to be married, if I'm going to be tied down to anybody, he's the go-to guy for me to be tied down to. So this is what it is. Like, he has that energy of, if I love you, I'm going to do everything possible. I'll let you do, I'll let you lead some things. Whatever you want to do, I'll do. He has that energy, and she kind of used that to her advantage, to be honest. And that's what it was. But these are very good cards. She married him because, hell, life was going to be great with him. She knew it was. It was going to be fantastic. The Wheel of Fortune showing just, them just living it up, being happy, being in love, having a family. The Sun card, the Ace of Swords, the Chariot, everything was going to be fast. Everything was going to happen fast. Everything would consistently just be great for them. And it has been, but not their personal life. That's where the problem and inconsistencies come from, because at some point, yeah, you got with this man because of A, B, and C, but if your heart's not truly in it, you can only put up with that facade for too long. You can only wear that mask for so long, and then you become unhappy, and then now you put this person in a situation. Now you got this person dealing with a certain side of you they didn't know existed. And now because they love you, they got to figure out, how can I fix them? How can I help them be happy? Because I don't want to lose them. But there's nothing that they can do to make you happy because you're dealing with mental illness, some personality issues that hasn't been addressed. Okay, so this is what's going on with them. She married him because he's a damn good man. He loved her to death. He just life was just gonna be great. All right, and the Wheel of Fortune card shows you their life, and it's been freaking fortune and fame for both of them. Them being on each other's arms has been very profitable for the both of them. So this is why you see the Wheel of Fortune card. But it's unfortunate that this is not what's going to keep that relationship. The Ace of Cups, I believe, is Will. This is him. He loves her to death. He is overly in love with her, or he was. I feel like it's not like that anymore, but we asked the question, why did she marry him? And at that moment, he was freaking in love with her. Okay, so that's that. The next question I want to ask about Will. What was his mindset at the time? Why did he up and marry her? Because you remember, he was with his first wife. Will was married before. And that marriage ended, I believe, because of, it just didn't work out from what I understand. And then he went on to be with Jada. So I want to see exactly what's going on with Will at that time. Why did he want to marry her? And why he wanted to rush into everything? Because the Chariot is showing fast pace, fast movement. So that means he was rushing. Like, why did you rush, man? Because I feel that he would have took his time and paid attention to the signs. He wouldn't have married her. And now I think he sees it. He doesn't regret life with her because it has made him the man he is today, and he has his kids. But at the same time, he knows that if he was the person he is now and had the wisdom, he would not have married her. And that's just that. So let's see what the cards say. All Two of Swords came up again. Ace of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, from looking at these cards, the first thing that I see that is very prominent is majority of these cards have a woman in them. So, like I said, a lot of feminine energy on Will's part. But at the same time, he kind of liked how she controlled things, how she was a go-getter, so to speak. I don't think he realized how controlling she was until later on in a marriage. But he liked that about her. He liked her assertiveness. He liked the sassiness. He liked the I'm not taking shit attitude, because she was something that he wasn't. Those are traits that he didn't possess. So she kind of balanced him out. Also, the Seven of Pentacles then showed up again. Nurturing. He loved that about her. This is the main thing with Jada. This is how she gets them. But she gets a certain type of man, the ones who need the nurturing. I'm not sure what Will Smith's relationship was like with his mom, but for some reason he looked to her as a nurturer as well. And this is what she does well. She, you see, watering the plants. And that's what she did. She watered into her men, into their lives. She fed them. She gave them things that they were lacking. All right. And this is what he needed at that time in his life. And this is what made him fall for her. Ace of Cups. You know, that's what that was about. Like, he loved that about her. He loved the authoritative way about her, like more of a motherly thing. So I don't know what happened with Will and his mom, but these cards are screaming to me someone who loves a lot of feminine energy, but with dominance. So he liked the fact that she was dominant. He liked the fact that she was assertive. But I don't think he realized how her ways would affect him in the long run. Now he's seeing how emotionally it has affected him. And I'm seeing memes of him with his eyes all puffy and red and crying. I haven't even watched the Table Talk, the Red Table Talk interview or confession, whatever you want to call it. But I'm just seeing all the memes and clips and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, this is a man who extremely beat down. This is a man who is emotionally tired. And he has been dealing with her and her mood swings and her issues since they've been together. All right. I feel like he really didn't see how extensive her mental issues were, because she has mental issues, and we're not talking about that in the media. All these things that she's doing, all the things she has said, all these quotes, all of this kind of is leading towards someone who has some kind of mental instability. But imagine being in a relationship with somebody like that, and you have to deal with their mood swings and not knowing what they want, if they want you today, or if they want divorce tomorrow, or they love you today or they hate you tomorrow. That is what Will's life has been like with this woman. All right, but this is who he chose. This is who he chose. All right, so that was his mindset when he got with her. It's like he liked those things about her. He liked the assertiveness. But look, the Two of Swords came again. So it's like now he feels like I should have did things differently. And to be honest, Sherry, I think that's her name, his first wife, that is who he's more compatible with. I think their marriage failed because they was just young. He had just really became famous. He had been out already, but Fresh Prince and all that, his career skyrocketed. And I think because he was just young and didn't know how to handle it, he didn't know how to balance the relationship and the marriage, the marriage kind of faltered. And it's not because he's a bad man or she was a miserable wife. It's just, I feel like, was bad timing. But it was meant to happen the way it happened, But his first wife was the one that was truly on his wavelength of someone he should have been a life partner with. I kind of wish they could have fought more for their marriage, honestly. Because, Jada and him they're not the match. They're not that match. They're not that. They just tolerated each other. Will has just dealt with her. But at this point, I feel like, you know what? I'm not gonna say what I feel. I'm about to pull the cards and see what they have to say about how Will is feeling right now. Okay, so let's see, how is Will feeling about Jada at this moment? How does he feel about her as far as a wife and a mother? Just their overall relationship. How does he feel about her? How does he feel about Jada, Spirit? Show me. Oh, all right, let's see. 5 of Pentacles. Oh, shit. The Star card. 2 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Magician. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, man. These some, I don't know what to say. But the 5 of Pentacles is what stand out to me. This is his overall energy for her. 5 of Pentacles. He wants to be gone. He wants out. He's not happy. And I feel like Will, we talking about August, but Will got his little, I feel like he had somebody else in mind, or I wouldn't be surprised he is in a relationship with somebody else or something else is going on, but he is not happy with her. He wants to be out and move on with his life with whomever he's with now. Because I feel like he's with somebody else. And it's not because that he just hate her. They have an open relationship. They both have relationship with other people. And I feel at this moment, Will is ready to go so he can move on and find his star again. He wants somebody that's more on his wavelength. He knows that this with Jada isn't healthy at this point. And I think he's just tired. He's tired of living a lie. He just feels like they both should just move on and find their star. Okay? Let's see, we have the 2 of Pentacles. Juggling. So yes, this is what Will feels right now regarding their relationship. Like, it's like he's tired of juggling. He's tired of them both juggling their relationship, work, trying to make it work, trying to just live a life that is not, just living a life that is fake. They're trying, and they're both not happy, Will or her. And also the 2 of Pentacles can represent juggling 2 or more people. And I think they both are doing it. So this is what they're doing right now. This is the status of their relationship. This is how Will feels. He's tired of juggling. He's tired of being fake. Will is tired of being fake. He is tired of living a lie, y'all. He is tired. That's why he like, man, let's just go. Let's just, since this is out already, people are already thinking this about us. So, they're going to find out eventually. So we might as well just end it. Let's just go. Find our star, because I'm tired of juggling this shit. I'm tired of us having, living fake lives, and we having other partners and trying to hide it, and we're together just because of a name and money, the Wheel of Fortune. Let's stop doing that. Let's just move on with our lives, because our lies and us trying to lie to the media and trying to, control things is not working out in our favor. It's not working out in our favor. But she's too busy worrying about the coins. The Queen of Pentacles. Will is like, I'm tired. I don't care about the coin. I just want to be happy at the stage of my life. He's in his 50s. He's tired of doing this. But Jada is all about perception and how people view her. She liked the accolades and the praise. That's the narcissistic trait that she has. Like I said, is she a narcissist? No. But she has narcissistic traits. Okay, and that's one that she likes. She likes that the fans admiring her. She likes that. She likes that people look at her family in a certain light. Will does not care. And the crazy thing is, she wants to come off as this spiritual person. But let me tell you something. Will has the power. Will is very sensitive. I don't know what's in his chart, what sign he is, or whatever. I can't think of it at the top of my head. But Will is the powerful one. He's very sensitive spiritually. I wouldn't be surprised if he's kind of semi-psychic or have those type of abilities, because he comes off as that. He comes off as the more just a person with that have healing capabilities. He didn't know that he had that within himself, or now he realizes it now. I feel like now he's like, look, I'm in my 50s. I don't give a damn what anybody says. Jada, this is not working. We have been found out. Our relationship has been found out. So let's just do what we need to do. You know, let's just be happy at this phase in our lives. This is where he is at the moment. All right, so let me move on to August. Let me ask this question real quick so we can move on, because I don't want this video to be too long. But let's see. Was August telling the truth about Jada and his relationship? Come on, let's see. Was he telling the truth about their relationship? Oh, one card fell. Page of Cups. Eight of Swords. Five of Wands. Seven of Wands. Six of Pentacles. The Fool. Man, these cards ain't nothing nice. Woo! The energy from August is like fire. Like you see in this card, fire, intense energy coming from him. Child, the overall energy, the Page of freaking Cups. Man, and that's it. I don't really need to say anything else, man. This card says it all, the Page of Cups. This card represents for them that entanglement, and it's like a three-way relationship type thing. This also represents that they are all artists. This card also represents creativity, artistry, musicians, all of that. We know August is a musician, and Jada and Will are actors, and Will is a musician as well. So this is another reason why the Page of Cups came up. But this card represents some hanky panky dinky wanky wanky and woo. And it's three people in this card. Now, which one is Will and which one is August? All right, we see. I don't know what the heck. I see a three-way thing. Maybe it's because they had a close bonding relationship. Like, you know, he was really, really close to the Smiths. So I truly believe that Will did give his blessing. They're lying and saying that's not what happened, but that is what happened. Even if they were separated, because they were separated, he probably was to the point to where, okay, whatever makes her happy, you know, if y'all like each other and y'all want to see where it goes, y'all see where it goes. But I don't really feel that's the energy, or I just feel like they just had that type of relationship, that open relationship. They don't want to look bad, so they're gonna say, oh, they were separated. But I don't feel that in my spirit, man. And this card, this is the first card that came up. When you see a card like this, does this make you feel like somebody separated and was having a relation? No, this is three people intertwined with each other, and one of them at the top and two admiring them. So yeah, they definitely had a little thing. And the Seven of Wands is here. There's the two wands. There's the Seven of Wands. We got the Five of Wands. We also have the Eight of Swords. This represents Jada and the hold that she had on August. All right. He was very submissive to her. He was submissive. He gave his all to this entanglement, to this three-way little thingy-dang they had. And no, I'm not saying that him and Will was together, but I'm just saying it was a whole dynamic between the three of them. Okay, so this card represents the Eight of Swords, represents August giving himself to Jada. He's tied, you see, and with the swords around. Just blinded, just going in blind. He was young and blind. He was young and blind and let this older woman manipulate him and do whatever she wanted. Broke his heart. And the thing is, I'm kind of sensitive about this because he's from my hometown. He's from NOLA. So, you know, she trying to make him look some type of way. And I'm like, nah, we're not going to do that. We're going to call you out and show you who you really are and why this man is reacting and doing the things that he is doing. This is what you did to him. You know, this is what you did to him. Eight of Swords. You did that, Jada. You did that. And so the Five of Wands showing the conflict now. The conflict, you know, his relationship, he loved her. He wanted to be with her. It was just too much. It's kind of too much conflict. She caused so much conflict for him in his life, his personal life. And if you know, he mentioned that his money has been affected by that relationship. So it's been a whole bunch of just issues that he has gone through behind the scenes regarding that relationship. And now he wants people to know. He was young, naive, you know, just thinking that this woman truly loved him. It was going to be with him. He's the fool. He's a fool in his. Like, he was being just, how can I put it? He was just being like, he was being hopeful, wishful thinking. He thinking like, oh yeah, we're going to be together. She loved me, huh? We're probably going to get a divorce and we're going to be together. No, that's not what happened. And it left him heartbroken, you know? And people are upset that he is coming out with that, saying that he shouldn't have said nothing. That's, you know, immature of him to do that. In a sense it is, but you can't, this is him. He's young, you guys. He's young. But at the same time, I feel like it was needed. It had to be said because I feel like their relationship dynamic has affected not only August, but other people who has been in this type of relationship with them. Because August is not the first, okay? This is not the first. So, yes, his age has a lot to do with how he has reacted to it, but it needed to be done because Jada, she needs to be exposed. Her secrets, it's time for her secrets to be revealed. She holds too many secrets. She hides too much of herself with everybody. And it's time for that to come out. It's time to show who you really are because karma is a bitch. It just is. The spirit world is going to only let you do so much. She has done too much damage to the people close to her. And I want you guys to understand something. Just because people are out here calling themselves healers or people who are, what's the word I'm looking for? Who go out and motivational speakers. That's what I'm looking for. Motivational speakers going out and helping people. Do not think that these people don't have their own issues. I had a friend, for example, who just was great, very good motivational speaker. You know, she know how to speak life into people, you know, encourage them. She had a big following on Facebook. Anytime her live came on, a bunch of people flocked. They listened to her every word and they thought she had it together. But after those cameras were off, she was dealing with a lot mentally that I tried to help her with, that it was a baggage for me. I had to deal with her attempting suicide or trying to attempt suicide on multiple occasions, or talking about she's going to kill herself, or soon as she'll turn off the live, she'll hit me up and start cussing and just acting crazy, acting out like strange. Not the same person that you saw on a live less than 2 minutes prior. So she has that same energy as Jada. Jada has that issue. And the reason why these people have unhealed trauma, their own mental issues, mentally, that have not been dealt with, they have not seek help for. And they feel that if I'm helping other people, I'm kind of helping myself. No, you need your own help. You need your own professional help. And you're not helping other people if you're not doing the work that you're telling other people to do. So this is Jada's problem as well. All right. So I'm going to pull from my under construction deck. And if you didn't know, this is another deck that I have created. It's not up for sale. It's just my little personal deck for now. This is the mini version, but I will have the bigger version for sale very soon. I'm not sure when, but it's coming, okay? So let's see what affirmations the spirit world have for them on today. What positive words of encouragement do you have for Will, Jada, and August? What positive words of affirmation do you have for Will, Jada, and August? All right, let's see. All right, it says, stop holding your truth. Speak your truth. Be yourself. It's the healthiest way to be. What have I been screaming this whole reading, y'all? Stop holding your truth, Jada. Speak your truth, Jada. Be yourself. It is the healthiest way to be. This is the overall energy. This is what needs to happen. And Will wants to do that. You can tell he's tired of holding the truth. And this is what August has done. He is speaking the truth. The only person who does not want to do that is Jada Pinkett. And this is what the spirit world is saying, girl. Oh my God. And it's a quote from Tiffany Haddish. All right, so that is it for the reading on today. I hope I gave you guys some more insights onto Jada, Will, and August. I just hope that everybody get the healing that they need, get the help that they need, realize some things within themselves, and move on, move forward with your life. Stop being in unhealthy situations just because, and move on. Don't lie, stop lying, because your lies going to catch up with you, as we can see. And, I wish all of them the best, especially Will and August, because Jada is a piece of work, and she needs to work on herself so she can be her best self, and so she can truly do that red table talk the way it is really meant for her to do it. And she's already popular, but if she be real with herself and let people see her process of healing, dealing with her issues, man, the level of success she will be on would just be just amazing. But thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to book with me, I am not accepting personal readings right now, but I will inform you guys of when I will do that. If you want to purchase any of my candles, though, you can go to my website on Etsy, www.etsy.com/shop/IT crystals, and you can order my candles there. I have the link listed below. Also, if you are new to my channel, welcome, and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I will be happy to have you in the magic tribe. Also, if you have any comments regarding this reading on today, please post them in the comment section below. Be respectful, or your comments will be deleted. That's just what it is. All right, so I'm gonna go. Love you all. Peace and blessings.